Hello and welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to tell you guys what it's like to be an astrologer on Fiverr. So I am EllAstrology, and about a year ago I started selling my astrological services through the very popular website Fiverr. I have been learning about astrology for many years, but before Fiverr I didn't really know how to really go out there and offer my services to the world. When I initially started out, I started out with one gig where I make a personalized video reading on your natal charts. So this went off quite well, and I started getting some orders and I did some video readings for people. Most of these people were generally your normal everyday people. Then I started adding some more gigs to my profile where I write astrology articles for blogs and websites, and I also do compatibility readings between two people, and I also answer questions based on astrology. So I've had quite a few interesting questions. A lot of people want to know a lot of your normal questions, like when will I marry, or will I become wealthy or rich one day. Whenever I do a reading like that, I always let the person know that I cannot always pinpoint the exact day that you will get married, or I cannot say for sure if you are going to become rich or successful. However, I can establish if there is a very big chance or a likelihood that you will become rich and successful. Because some people will have traits in their chart that will push them towards success more so than other people. So I've had quite a few interesting requests, and I'm not going to obviously go into too much detail on these requests, as I do need to protect the privacy of my clients. So I can definitely say on Fiverr you get two kinds of clients. You get the very quiet and talkative clients who basically they don't message you beforehand, they just put in a request, you fulfill their order and you never hear from them again. So those clients I like to call my ghost clients. So these people will generally be people who request more personal astrology readings, and it's not really my more professional astrology clients, such as people who own websites and blogs and that kind of thing. It usually kind of stresses me out a little bit, because whenever I put out a video or I put out a reading, I really want to see what the person's reaction is towards this reading, but a lot of the times they don't really respond to my reading, or they don't really react to it whatsoever. So then I never really know how the reading went and how they actually received it. Then I have got my extremely responsive and extremely communicative clients. So these are the people that will usually message me beforehand, before they place an order, and they'll ask me a whole bunch of questions related to the readings. Once I've done their reading and I've sent the reading to them, they'll give me a review and they'll give me some feedback in the private messaging section, where they'll commend me on my reading, or they'll maybe even give me some critique. However, any kind of feedback, whether it be positive or negative feedback from my clients, I do appreciate either or. Because when they give me feedback, it really helps me to learn how to improve myself every single time I do a reading next time. I've had some famous people request readings from me as well. Obviously, because of the privacy terms and conditions on Fiverr, I cannot disclose who these people are. However, I can say there's two kinds of famous people that usually approach you for readings, and the first kind is the good kind, and the second kind is the not so good kind. So when I say the good kind and the not so good kind, the good kind are the people that are famous for good reasons. A lot of these people are content creators. Then you get the people that are almost like famous criminals. So these are the people that are like in the news, and people that are going to court, they've committed some big crime and they want a reading to basically get some information on this. Now, as an astrologer, I do believe in offering my services to whoever needs it for whatever reason. So whether a person has done good or bad, if they require my assistance, I usually do not mind to help them. Usually when people that have done bad things approach me, I put a lot of messages in there that can kind of open their eyes a little bit, and also kind of make them see how what they have done is wrong and how they can actually improve on themselves. And then I get my clients who obviously struggle to speak English. So when they send me requests or orders, I do not really know what they're asking me to do. So what I will usually do is, before an order gets placed, I will make sure that I am 100% sure what the client needs. Then another kind of client that you get is you get the generous kind, and then you get the not so generous. So I do treat each and every client of mine the same, and I try and provide them with the same good service regardless of who they are or how much they're paying for the job. However, there are a lot of clients that make it very difficult for me when I have set a price for a reading, because there is a lot that goes into a reading. When I do a video reading, I need to do a pre-actual reading on the chart where I actually write out my interpretations and I script it. That on its own, depending on which reading is ordered, can take me between 1 to 5 hours. And then if it's a video reading, I have to set up my studio, I have to record the video, I have to edit the video. And sometimes this entire process on its own can take about half a day to a full day. So a lot of the times I'll get people that try and negotiate my prices down. But that's perfectly fine, because I do have a lot of clients that are completely understanding of how much effort and work goes into this process. And over the past year that I've been with Fiverr, I've had some really amazing clients, and I wish I could personally thank them in this video. But I'm pretty sure if you are watching this, you know exactly who you are. These are my clients who have been with me since the start, who have helped me grow, the ones who keep coming back for more orders and who always tip me on top of it. So when I get to work with these amazing people, it really makes the job worth it for me, and I really enjoy working with them. A lot of people that I do readings for are actually requesting readings about other people. So it will either be like a guy or a girl who wants a reading done about a guy or a girl they're interested in. So they kind of want to figure out more about them and dive a little bit deep into who they are. And a very big portion of the readings are a relationship reading and inquiries as to how to improve themselves in their relationships and interactions with people. However, I must say that each and every job that I have completed on Fiverr, I have really enjoyed thoroughly. I never really thought when I joined the platform that I will receive so much support and actually get so much jobs. And as time goes on, it's just expanding and getting better. So if you're an astrologer who wants to try out offering your services on Fiverr, definitely give it a go, because it's definitely worth it. You can definitely make something of it. And if you're interested in any of my astrological services I offer, definitely check me out on Fiverr. It's EllAstrology, but I will put the link in the description to this video. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see some more astrology content, definitely hit that subscribe. See you guys next week.